Hello everyone, I'm here to demonstrate how to make the HRDCorp claims on the trainings that has been conducted. So this is, first of all, I'll show the documents that you need to prepare beforehand, and then how to operate the E3 system. And the demonstration I'll show is more on the physical trainings. So at the last part of this video, I will also give a brief introduction on how to there's about this to creation of another extra document for Zoom or online trainings. So we have a look at first of all the documents that we need to prepare beforehand. And in my opinion, this is the most tedious part actually. The claims is not the problem. The preparation is the issue. So first of all, for face-to-face trainings, there are three kinds of documents to prepare. First of all, it will be the T3. Over here it says a T3. So T3 is actually the attendance. So from here you can see for the course title must be exactly the same as what we registered in HRDCorp, and then the date of training, and then all the people that are registered in the system, pre-registered in the system should be inside. And if there's additional attendees that was not pre-registered, I suggest not to mention here. Okay, suggest not to mention here. Also only mention those that are here. So and also after you mention, it's good, please let the director sign. Okay, let the director sign. This is not for the trainer. So director sign, the date should be the training date or a bit later also, never mind. And don't forget the stamp. So well, for this training, there are 16 of them. So all 16 should be here. And because this training is a 2 days training, so 2 days training means day 2, they will need to have a separate piece of T3. Okay, you cannot combine two together. They don't want. You need to separate both these 2 days. So if you have 3 days of training, that means you have to separate 3 days. The second document that you will need is the JD14. What is the JD14? This is like a joint declaration between the training provider and also the boss of the company. So first of all, again, you fill in the company name. This is the training provider's name, a company's micro ID. And then this is the company, our client's address and name. And then this is the employer code and the approval number. So where do we get all these? This one is, of course, normally before the training starts, the HR should know, but normally they will not give us that proactively. So where to look for is, if you can see this Google Chrome screen, you click applications. And then you go to the claim here, and then you start to submit claims with grants. Okay, and then you will see, you look for the training. So the one that we are training is the 2 days Global Food Safety Initiative Awareness. So you look over here, the grant ID is over here. So typically when I type my own, I'll just copy, Control C, and then I'll just paste inside this document. Paste inside this document. I'll paste here, approval number. Then the employer code is, well, I've seen no exception. The employer code is the front part of this. So I'll just copy this. But of course, to double confirm, you can search Google or ask the client. The course title, okay, and then the date, training dates, okay, training dates. Sometimes there are trainings that are separated into 2-3 days, and these 2-3 days are not continuous. It's okay. You just mention the first and the last day will do. And the training venue, normally I will not retype again. I'll just say as registered name. So it's actually referring to here. The number of trainees are the number of trainees that came during that day. It's good to follow the T3. Okay, so T3 is 15 with 15, T3 16 with 16. Yeah. And then the total fee approved. You must follow strictly on what was being shown in the this interface. So it says 11,999.20. So you must be the same. And this fee does not include all those fees that are claimed by customers, such as their travel fee, handout fee. These are all from cost of food. These should not be included here. normally included here. So the total fee approved and claimed should be the same normally. No? And this one also need to let the director of the training provider sign. And then this one will need to have the managing director, general manager, finance controller, finance director of employer, these big guns from that company, they will need to sign. A very common query case from HRDCorp is this, they normally forget to write this. Okay, so you can just write any date that is after the training, I think should be fine. Oh, so this is the second document, the JD 14. The third document is the invoice. Okay, invoice, there's some format, there are things that you need to follow. Of course, over here, you need to list down the original fee, and then the service tax 6% if you are eligible, and then the final total. Okay, final total. So, and also don't forget the cost name, and then the date when it happened, the name of the company, and the claim number. Okay, claim number again refer back to the interface just now. So 0016 1171546 1171546 220016. Okay. So when you have all this, then I believe you are quite prepared for the claim. All right. So I'll close this. Okay, then we'll proceed for claim. So when you proceed for claim, of course, the first thing you do is to log in. Okay, log in, then go to applications and submit claims. Okay. Of course, sometimes it appear above, by right it should be above, but because I meddled with it previously, it was mentioned below. Okay, so be sure to click on the right one, 0016, the Food Safety Initiative Awareness. So I click claim here. Claim. So, okay, this one will fill in. This is the officer to be contacted. Okay, so you fill in and then you do next. Training summary, normally no issue. Okay, just briefly check through the dates are correct and others should be correct. I've never encountered challenges here. So next. And this is the trainer, which is me, which was me. So check it's correct. It's auto-generated. Okay, so you can click next. Training details will need a lot to do. First of all, I have a habit to press claim first, and then I will add or edit training details. So adding or edit training details, first of all, it asks you to attach something, but normally I don't do that. I'll do it manually. So over here, you can see the people here. Now, these are the names that are pre-registered, okay, by the HR. So what you need to do is make sure that attendance is 75% or above. But normally face-to-face training, when they come, you see them quite often, then it's confirmed 75%. The challenge will come during the Zoom attendance part. That one we will talk about it later. No? So over here, Hui Yin, okay, Hui Yin, so she's there. So when I click edit, then go above and then 75%, yes, and update, okay. Fun Shuang, okay, Fun Shuang, 75%, yes, update. So you have to continue, okay, doing all this. So I think, from here you can see that I fast forwarded the video. So you can see the attendance all is yes, yes. So you save, okay, save, right? So when you save, and then you should proceed next, okay, next. It is just a reminder to make sure you updated the attendance. So I did. So next, and then okay, from here, what we should do next is we select the date. So when you press, when you need to select multiple dates, you need to press Control. Over here it's easy because there's only 2 dates. But when your training is not 2 days long, but it's not continuous, then you see a whole list of unnecessary or irrelevant dates. You can only click those that you are relevant. For example, your training is 16 and 20th of February, but you show 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can only press Control, click 16 and 20, not 16 to 20, 16 and 20. Then when you click, after that, what will happen? You will do search. Oh no, not click search, sorry. You click this calendar, and then you also click the dates that you have mentioned just now. Okay, first of all, one by one, 16, okay, search. So 16, this will happen, and then this is auto-generated. So you see all the 16 participants just now are present, automatically marked as present. Then you save the data. Okay, and then do it again because there are 2 days. Press the calendar. 17. So 17, you search again. Okay, so again, you see another list, which is also 16 of them. So you save data. Then when you save, because you got two days, so you by right you should see numbers up to 32, like 16 plus 16, 32. Okay. So after that, asking you to attach a copy of original attendance. So what you should do is you should upload this one. Sorry, KJ. This one should be agree cleaning business. Have the best awareness. Okay, so just now, remember T3 now. Okay, so have to upload one by one. So T3, okay, open, and then the other file description. So I just copy paste. So they should, the HRDF understand that. Okay, so don't forget, and then the next one, just now is 16 or 17. Okay, this one also attachment. Just to mention, if yours is a Zoom, the extra document, the Zoom attendance will also need to be uploaded here, Zoom attendance. And then, and also normally my own way, my own method is, other than the Zoom attendance, I'll also create a Zoom attendance summary. Then I'll also attach here. Okay, so but never mind. I always like face-to-face training. Okay, it's always more direct. Okay, so you have both the original attendance here. So you click next. Okay, so this is almost the last page, I think. So this amount of money, make sure it's correct. 16 of them, this is correct. Officer in charge, normally it depends on the company. Okay, so we'll put here, designation, trainer, position, also trainer. And then supporting document. Okay, this part would like you to upload the invoice and the JD14. Okay, so I upload the JD14 first. This is the JD14. Again, make sure it's signed. Make sure it's signed by the relevant people. Because it involves a lot of work. How to say, JD14 you fill in and then you scan back to the director sign back. All this you sometimes we accidentally upload the ones that we have not signed by the director. So it's good to double check. You have your own way to differentiate. Just be careful. So this is for sure. This is the one that's signed by director. Okay, so it's submitted. Okay, so attachment. And of course, don't forget the invoice. Okay, invoice as so be sure again to check the info before you do this. Okay, so withdraw no. So normally this will do the trick. So I will save and submit the claim. So we wait for the news. Okay, wait for the news from the HRDCorp. It's normal to receive queries, so don't worry. You can just follow the instructions, okay, by the officer. And feel free to share with me if you have any problems. And then, okay, for this one, we'll stop sharing for the moment. Now, let us have a look at an example. I will not show the example of how to submit the Zoom attendance one, but just a sample from another company. Okay, how it was done, how it's done, the filing system. So from here you can see that it's a claim. Okay, let's see who is doing online. Scanker, BDW, no. Fitzen is a good example. Okay, quite complete. So Fitzen ISO 9001, as you can see. When you get Zoom attendance, you need to, of course, get a Zoom attendance record. I need to share. Okay, need to share screen. Okay, and this is the Zoom attendance. Okay, so this attendance can be generated by Zoom. And then be sure to have the name of company, the name of the course, and then page one of 2, 1 of 3, so on. Because this one, when you generate the Zoom, you'll be a very messy kind of document. Okay, and then you still need to, it's not good to delete or tidy up. Later the officer thought we modify the data. Okay, so it's good to be as it is. And trainer, this is the trainer, not the director. Okay, the trainer, stamp and sign. Okay, and then the trainer name and the training date. And you should leave a space. This one, normally the trainer should write empty. Okay, write all these, so that when their director or general manager sign back, okay, they know what to fill in, or else they will miss out easily. Okay, so this is the Zoom. And even with such, sometimes the officers may complain saying that they cannot see the exact timing from here because they don't have time to calculate. So normally I will show another document, I will summarize, and this is the most tedious one. But just to make our work smoother, okay, this is the one. So normally I'll make this summary. Yeah, I will mention I will calculate manually, or maybe you have any other ways to calculate faster. Each of them, okay, the number of hours they log in, okay, number of hours they log in, okay. So of course, when they're absent, now. Just make sure that, because we should, by right, we should train 7 hours a day, okay. But then the officers may ask to include lunchtime. So lunchtime 1 hour, it should be 480 hours per day. So from here we can see that, of course, it's more than 480, it's safe if less than 480, then it should be at least 75% attendance. So 480 to 75%, I believe 360, like that still will be fine. Okay. From here, when you click or when you submit the claim, you remember there was a part where we click yes, no, yes, no. Is it 75? Yes, 75, no, that one. Then it should be based on here. This one should tally. And surprisingly, the officers have time to see one by one. So they will check quite thoroughly here. Okay. So these are the 2 extra documents that we'll need to see. So I believe that's about it. I hope this video helps in our journey to claim the HRDCorp funds. Thank you very much.